everybody. My name is Michelle Stuchel, and we are so thankful that you are on this call. I am Michelle Stuchel, and I'm a certified life coach and have a master's in counseling. And I'm married to the love of my life, who is an assistant U.S. attorney. We have 3 beautiful girls, all on our products. And starting on Plexus has been one of the best decisions of our lives, both physically and financially. So first of all, what I want to say is congratulations. Like thousands of other people, you have made a wonderful decision to invest in your health and happiness and future. And we are so glad that you're now a part of this team. And when you clicked enroll, you didn't just purchase life-changing products, you gained an entire community of people that will help root for you and encourage you to help you get the results that you want from your wholesale membership. So I just want to give you a little bit about my story. When I was a kid, I had tons of ear infections, allergies, PCOS, digestive issues, a couple sinus infections a year. And then we moved to Savannah, Georgia, and I spent the next 2 years in the doctor's office, okay? Sinus infections that would turn into bronchitis, allergy-induced asthma. It was so bad that, in fact, my allergist told me that if my husband could get a job outside of Savannah, that we should take it because I would never feel good here. I was on a first name basis with the pharmacist. All I would have to do was walk up and they would get my prescription because they knew me without asking my name. So I had digestive issues, like I said. I had sleep apnea, so I was always exhausted, high cholesterol, triglycerides. I snapped at my kids a lot because I just didn't feel good, and immunity challenges. And then when I was 42 years old, I found out that I was pregnant, had the baby at 43, but because of all my immune challenges, they put me on antibiotics for a month and my health tanked again. I continued to be sick every time I came across a germ. And all along this time, I had tried all sorts of things to feel better. Oils, detoxes, you name it, I tried it. Elimination diets. I just did everything short of acupuncture because I didn't do needles. And then my dear friend Brittany educated me, she was a homeschooling mom just like me, about how the roots of most of the health issues that we deal with in this country go back to poor gut health, inflammation, and blood sugar imbalance. And so basically as a last-ditch effort, I tried this. And you know what happened to me? My story? Within 8 months, I came off all medicine. I have had 1 prescription since, and I'm in the best health of my life. No prescriptions, no meds. I look and feel better than I did in my 30s. And that's my story. And even my kids are on these products. Even my middle daughter, who used to live on Singulair and allergy medicine, all she takes is Plexus, and she's in the best health of her life. So when I say that these products are life-changing, it's because they are. They are. And why? Plexus has really changed everything for our family, physically and financially. And it's because these products are unlike and this company is unlike anything else on the market. They deal with the 3 core health issues that most of our health issues stem from: poor gut health, inflammation, and blood sugar imbalance. So let's see. This is another reason why Plexus is unique, because it's dealing with all 3 of these issues. Your body, God has designed your body in amazing ways that it can actually come into balance and heal itself if given the right environment. And because I invested in my health, and let me just say this, do you know that you're going to pay for your health at some point, right? You either pay for it in doctor's bills or you pay for it preventatively. And you have made the wise investment in your health to pay for it either preventatively or because you've paid too much in doctor visits and medicine and time. I lost precious time with my family. And you are going to get the results that you want. And so much, I'm so excited to hear your story, even as I've told you a little bit about my story. So I want to give you some tips on the best ways that you can get results from these products. okay? Number one, take your products every day. Let me tell you, the science is phenomenal. Dig into the science, but here's a little tip. They don't work if they stay in the bottle. You've got to take your products every single day. Consistency. And I know it can be hard to start a new routine. I know. But guess what? It's worth it. You can set reminders on your phone. You can put stick packs of Slim in your purse and in your workout bag. Put your ProBio 5 by your toothbrush so you can take it at night before you go to bed. You've made the decision, right? Now stick with the commitment. Make the commitment to get your results and your success. Remember, you have to do something different to get different results. And daily commitment to take these products every day is where it starts. Okay, tip number 2, talk to your sponsor often. We are committed to your success. It may be a little odd for you to talk about bathroom habits or how much water you're drinking, but trust me, they've been doing this longer than you have, and they are just as committed to your success and results as you are. We are not about selling you something and moving on to the next person. Half of our job, we want you to have these products, but then the other part of our job is to help you get the results that you want. And everybody has a different constitution. We've got so much flexibility of how and when we take these products. Your sponsor can help troubleshoot and tweak to make sure that you are getting the right dosages and timetables for you to get success. Let us help coach you and get you the results that you want. Tip number 3, drink your water. This sounds cliche, right? But I cannot underestimate or emphasize the importance of drinking enough water. And how much is enough? Half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. Each cell in your body requires water to function. And because part of what the products are doing is to detoxify your body, you need water to help flush out the toxins, not only on a cellular level, but all the junk that is trapped in your body. You've got to have water. Are you tired? Drink more water. Are you getting a headache? Drink more water. I can guarantee you that as you take the ProBio 5, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, it's going to kill off the yeast. Yeast will release toxins in the body, and unless you flush them out with enough water, they're going to stay in your system. Drink the water. Little tip for you. I think I have it right here. I drink a huge mason jar. I make sure I drink 3 to 4 of these a day. A lot of you have Yetis. Drink 2 or 3 or 4 a day, and it will help get you the results that you want. Okay, tip number 4. Give this time. You are not on a quick fix. You have started a journey. It takes 90 days for your cells to regenerate. And let me ask you this. The situations that you started Plexus to repair or to combat, did you get in that situation overnight? No. My health journey started as a kid with all the antibiotics that I'd been taking, the Diet Dr. Peppers I had been drinking, my gut health. Most of us have spent a lifetime getting to the point we are now. It takes time for your body to heal itself. The good news is that it can heal yourself. And listen, there is no such thing as a quick fix. If there was a product guaranteeing a quick fix, I would not put my name behind it, because there is no such thing. You've got to give it time and consistency. And quite frankly, I tell people, don't even expect to see results in shorter than 3 months. Now, most people will see quicker results, but it's not unusual if you don't. Be patient. Commit to the process. Have a long-term vision in mind, because that's what it takes. Okay, again, this is long-term investment in your health to balance your body. Be patient and enjoy the journey. Sounds cliche, but it's so true. Your health is like layers of an onion, and you're going to keep pulling back layers to get to the true balance. Okay, tip number 5. These products, these are a tool in your toolbox. This is something that you will add along with diet changes, lifestyle changes, because optimal health is not just a pill. It's not just your diet. It's not just exercise. You have to have all three. And what I realized was before Plexus, I didn't have the ability or the will to make great choices. I was ruled by my sugar and carb cravings. I had to have starch. I had to have bread. I was too tired to make great decisions. Candida wrecked my body. And so most of the time, I just wanted to flop on my couch or eat Ben and Jerry's out of a tub to make me feel better. Now that my cravings are in check, my blood sugar is balanced, the Candida is in balance, now I have the energy and the ability to make good choices. So be encouraged that you're going to be able to make better choices. Taking Plexus and still eating at Burger King 3 times a day is not going to give you the results. You've got to use wisdom and talk to your sponsor because we can help you there too. So those are my tips for getting you the best results. Let's talk briefly about the products in our foundational combination triplex, which again combats those 3 root issues of poor gut health, inflammation, and blood sugar imbalance. Your Slim is a drink and you can mix it with water, 12 to 24 ounces. My husband likes really sweet things, so he mixes it with about 10. Grosses me out. I mix mine with about 24 because I don't like sweet things. You can add lemon to it. You can mix it with coconut water. There's all sorts of things that you can do to adapt the taste if it's not to your liking. Brittany said this, and I believe it's true. I would drink gasoline if it would make me feel better. And I have really come to love Slim, and I really enjoy it. Here's the thing. Again, talk to your sponsor. There's no magic time of day to take it. Maybe you're somebody that needs a little get up and go in the morning, so you take it in the morning. Maybe you hit an afternoon slump, or like me, I had total brain fog and wanted to nap every afternoon, so I take mine before lunch. Maybe that you want something to help you with late night cravings. Take it before dinner. Again, talk to your sponsor, identify the best time for you. Let's talk about BioCleanse briefly. Wonderful product that will help detoxify your system. Again, a lot of individualized attention is necessary. For me, I had trouble going to the bathroom, so I took 6 BioCleanse for months and months and months. One of my dear friends has no trouble in the bathroom. She takes 1 a day. Again, talk to your sponsor, but it is vital for your detoxification process to take this product. And ProBio 5. Our ProBio 5 is unlike any other probiotic on the market because not only does it replenish the good bacteria in your gut, but it also cleanses the candida, the yeast overgrowth, and destroys it. You're going to want to take this on an empty stomach. And again, talk to your sponsor so that you can figure out the right dosage. I ended up getting onto ProBio 5 because I needed extra support because I had so much overgrowth of candida in my intestinal tracts. But let me tell you this. Have you ever done a workout after not working out for a while, or you increased your weight in the gym? What happens? Your muscles got sore, right? Well, some of you may experience something like that, a headache or fatigue or symptoms that resemble detox. That is not something to be afraid of. This is something to be celebrated because just like that workout, it means that the products are working and getting to the root issues. Keep chatting with your sponsor, keep drinking your water, and be excited that your results and your story is coming. Remember that your cells take 90 days to regenerate, and you're giving your body life-changing supplements that are working from the inside out so that you can have your story just like I have mine. Okay, you've heard a little bit about my story. I am so excited to hear your story. I'm going to ask you this, and I want you to put it in the comments, because we're going to have some really fun giveaways. What health benefits are you most looking forward to experiencing? What do you want your story to look like? And with that, I'm going to turn it over to my dear friend, April Resch.
Thank you, Michelle. That was so good. I swear I learned something every single time we talk. So thank you so much for that. Hi, y'all. A lot of you know me as April Ann on Facebook. I'm a Ruby ambassador with Plexus, and I am so excited to talk to y'all about the opportunity tonight. So, the first thing that I want to share with y'all is to have an open mind. Whatever maybe holds you back, whatever your best friend has told you, or just the thoughts or the things that you're thinking, I just want you to have an open mind tonight. So first, I get to share with y'all my story. It began almost 2 years ago, which is just incredible that that time has passed so quickly. But I first started, and my friend Tina, she reached out to me, and I kept telling her, "No, Tina, I'm healthy. I take a multivitamin, I exercise, I eat well. I don't need your products." But my sweet friend Tina continued to follow up with me, and little did she know that I was struggling. After my first son, I had the worst postpartum anxiety and depression. It literally blindsided myself and my husband, and I was put on a very high dose antidepressant. And to me, I felt like a failure because that was not myself. That's not what I had expected. That's not what I had pictured. So when my friend Tina one day had posted that, our serotonin levels, most of them are in our gut, finally told her, I was like, okay, tell me about this Plexus thing. And I started on the products, took them consistently, and a few months into my journey, I started to feel so good. But right away, I started sharing the products because by about week 3, y'all, my husband was stealing my pink drink. And so I was running out and I was like, babe, we're going to have to buy some for you. So added him to the list, started my son on some products as well, and just decided I'm going to go ahead, get our products covered. Just a side note, in the past 2 years, I've never paid for our products except for that very first welcome pack. So anyways, jumped in with the products. A few months later, I'm feeling great, was able to wean off of my antidepressant, and we got pregnant. We got pregnant with my second son. And y'all, this is huge. My husband and I had conversation after conversation after conversation about whether or not we would expand our family. And to me, this was heartbreaking because one of the number one things that I always wanted when I dreamed about being a mom is having multiple kids. And so it was just something we just didn't know if we could go through again. And if y'all have struggled with postpartum depression, anxiety, mood swings, it is hard. And so I want you to know Plexus helps. So fast forward, we're pregnant. I'm feeling great. Plexus helped me so much during my pregnancy. Fast forward another 3 months. I'm working as a speech therapist full time, love my job, but I love my son so much. And so I don't know if anyone can relate with this, but I would go get my son after full days of work. I would be exhausted, and I would go get him, and the sitter would say, this is what we did today. Basically, in my mind, I'm thinking, this is what you missed today. And so I just needed to find something else. And so fast forward again, a hurricane literally hit the town we were living in. And at that time, I was working with kiddos 0 to 3, going in their houses. And because many of them were low income, a lot of them fled to go live with family elsewhere. Some of them never returned to the city. So I was basically out of clients. And if I don't see my clients, I don't get paid. And so, money wasn't everything to us. We weren't technically living off of my income, but we really liked the choices that it gave us. So fast forward again, my husband and I hear that the military is going to up and move us away from Florida and to Virginia. So here we are. I'm 27 weeks pregnant, don't have a job, and we moved to Virginia, a new state, new place. And my husband and I just decided that I would get a taste of staying at home. And so I stayed at home, did some research, lined up interviews, had several of them lined up for after my son would be born. And I decided I was going to go ahead and work in the schools. Well, fast forward, my son was born, And y'all, I was able to bond with him. And for anyone who has experienced postpartum depression, anxiety, when you cannot bond with your own child and your child is just lying there in your arms and you just don't have that bond, it is literally heartbreaking. And so when my second son was born, and I'm trying not to cry because it's just incredible, like the feelings that I had. But after my second son was born, just the difference in how I felt was just so amazing. And I truly believe it's because Plexus has healed me. And even my husband had said, "Oh my goodness, this is just so different this time around." So we brought my little son home, and it was one night. My husband and I were talking at the kitchen table, and I said to him, I said, "I'm sick of missing out on moments with my boys. I love being a speech therapist. I love the extra income, but I'm done with missing out." So I literally drew my line in the sand. So for the very first year that I was with Plexus, I had my products paid for, loved it. It was a side gig for me basically. And then this last year, I drew my line in the sand. And at the end of this month, I will be in the top 4 ranks of the company. And my paycheck will be exceeding what I made as a speech therapist. So I share this with y'all to let you know I didn't jump right in with the opportunity because I just didn't know what I know now. So tonight, I want to share a little bit more with y'all about what this opportunity might do for you and your family. So would it, for you, I want you to really think about this, would it pay off debt for your family? Would it give you the ability to put your kids in the best private school? Would it give you more quality time with your kids? What about, could you work part-time instead of full-time? Could you build your dream house? Could you travel more? What about spending time with women who truly cheer you on and lift you up? And it's the same thing for the gentlemen that are on this team. This culture is just unlike anything else. What about helping and loving on others? We need so much more of that in this world. Or having residual income and a plan B. That is super important, especially now. So why should you start to share? First of all, you get to help others feel better. You get to solve problems for them. Did you guys know 2 of the biggest things that people go to bed at night worrying about and probably crying themselves to sleep is their health and their money? And we have the solution for both. Also, a lot of y'all are starting your new journey with the products, which is amazing. You will be 80% more successful on your products if you have an accountability partner. So why not add your mom, add your best friend, link arms with someone that you're excited to reach your goals together. And this month, if you're not yet silver, which is the first rank in our company, that means you have 3 friends that have joined you. You can make up to $900 yet this month. If you have already reached silver, you can make up to $600 yet this month. So I want you all to know there's a lot of money on the table and you can totally earn it. So maybe you're thinking, okay, this sounds great, April, but ... Like you have the thought bubble and you're thinking, this sounds great, but I'm going to talk about 5 common objections that probably many of you are thinking right now. One, you might be thinking, I need my own testimony and I can't share until I have a testimony. Well, first of all, I want to share with you, don't keep Plexus a secret. We know that what Plexus helps with are 3 main root issues of health. And majority of things that people struggle with, it comes down to blood sugar balance, gut health, and inflammation. And like Michelle was saying, it is rooted in science and research. You will absolutely have a testimony. There's no doubt in my mind. So don't wait for your testimony. And the reason why I'm sharing this is if I would have waited, the first 3 people that joined my team, they didn't struggle with mood imbalance. So they didn't need my testimony. I just shared other friends' testimonies, and that's exactly what we do. I may never have an autoimmune disease or PCOS, but I know some friends that have, and Plexus has helped them. So I just borrow their story, and that's exactly what you'll do. So you absolutely do not have to wait for your testimony. There's a reason why so many people are jumping in right now. and so many people are loving these products. What if you're thinking no one has money to spend right now? Well, last time I checked, which was last week, the president actually put money into all of our bank accounts. And he wrote us a check with a comma in it. And y'all, people are prioritizing their health. And that is why we've had such a huge boom. In the last 2 years that I've been with this company, this has been the biggest month. And I know a lot of other people can relate with this, but specifically for my team, it's been the biggest month. And, you know, we are in a downturn economy, but people have money and they're looking to spend it. And they do want to spend it on their health because gut health, immune boosting, all that good stuff, it's big right now. It's all over the news. So yes, people have money to spend and they are prioritizing their health. All right, the next one is I just don't know enough people. So here's really fun, something fun. If after this call, you get off the call, go on Facebook, and I want you to see how many friends you have, okay? Every single one of your friends needs to hear about Plexus. And it doesn't matter, you know, if you think, well, she's not struggling or she loves her job, you just don't know. Like me, I was tired. I wanted more time with my boys. I had such bad, you know, mood imbalance. So you just don't know. And we don't want to not offer the opportunity to people. And also, we're growing so fast that if you're not willing to share with your friends, other people will be, and they'll be joining someone else's team. We're going to be a legacy company. We're going to be a household name. Everyone is going to know about Plexus. So you can decide if you want to be the one to share or if you want someone else to add them to their team. Another common objection is, I don't have time. Well, right now we are in our homes 24/7. A lot of us are going a little bit stir crazy. You know, we're with our kids all the time. Some of you are working full time virtually, just trying to figure out a new routine. But the thing is, we all have the same amount of time in the day. So it's not that we need more time, it's that we need to prioritize, which means we just have to get our priorities right. And you guys, there's time when you're brewing coffee, when you are, maybe your son's watching a show that he earned, or maybe you're going to the bathroom, all the things, those are times when you can just send a quick message. So we just have to be focused, we just have to be intentional, but there are literally nooks and crannies where you can fit this opportunity in. And then the last one that's really fun, people say, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be that girl. And you guys, if you look on your Facebook, every single person is selling something. And what I mean by that is there's people who are putting up their favorite pair of jeans. There's people like myself who like to share their favorite recipe. There's people who like to share their favorite song or their Bible verse. So that's selling something and that's adding value. The only difference is those people aren't getting paid and we are. So we are literally not being salesy. We're not being tacky. We are just sharing with people who we love, what we've learned, and we're trying to solve a problem for them and offer them a solution. And then it's up to them to decide if they want to take it or leave it. So we're not looking for people who are salespeople. We're not looking for people who have already had experience. It's literally earn as you go, learn as you go, and your sponsor will help you every step of the way. So now that we've talked about all the objections and maybe you're feeling like, okay, I'm feeling better about this. Now we're going to talk about how to get started sharing. And it's actually very simple. And you guys, it's not a matter of if you are able, it's a matter of if you are willing. That's it. If you are willing. We know that in this opportunity, this business is 80% your mindset and 20% your skill set. You only need to know about this much to make things work, and the rest of it's between your ears. So keep that in mind. All right, so with getting started, you can just put up a simple post. And the fun thing is, I'm sure your sponsor already has a copied and pasted post that you can use. They might even have pictures that you can put up, or you can put up your own cute picture with your paint drink. But that's literally the way to start showing your friends, hey, I'm doing this thing. It's helped my friend April with XYZ. Who else wants to feel this way with me? Or who else wants to be my accountability partner? So it's just something fun to say, hey, I'm doing this thing, come join me. So you can start with a post, and then the next thing would be just start connecting with people. And again, your sponsor can give you some sort of templates that you can craft and tweak to sound like yourself. And you just start connecting people, connect them with your sponsor. Your sponsor can be the expert for you, and you're just putting feelers out there like, hey, are you feeling like this? I was feeling like this, and now I'm feeling better. It's just simple. It's just figuring out people's pain points. What are they struggling with? Is it health? Is it finances? Is it both? And what can you do to help? So it is as simple as that. You just really have to get out of your comfort zone. The girls that I find are the most successful in this do a few things right off the bat. One, they're extremely coachable. They also are ready to do the work. This is not a lottery ticket. This is not a, oh, she got lucky. No, this is hard work. Also, those who work closely with their sponsor tend to take off because what their sponsor is doing is sharing what the most successful people are doing and how they're quickly growing a team. And then, like I said before, just having a positive mindset. That is so very important. But the good thing is, these are all things that we can work on. So now that you know that you can do this, you just have to be willing. Get into conversations by connecting with others, trust the process, listen to your sponsor, and see what he or she has to say, and just go. I tell my girls this all the time, and a shout out to my team. Y'all, I am so extremely grateful for every single one of you. And I know I don't share this enough, but I really wanted to share this tonight. But just go and don't look back. You guys have plenty of time in the day. You have plenty of time in the month to still earn up to $900, and you don't have to stop there. It might be a story like me where I was tired and I needed something different. And so, just like Michelle had a question for y'all to comment or answer, I have a question too. And I want to see the answers in the comments. And I know there's going to be some awesome prizes. But I want to know, what would it look like if you had an extra $600 in the next 10 days? What could that do for your family? And then I don't want you to answer this, but I want you to think about this. What could it do for your neighbor who maybe just got furloughed? What could it do for the single mom who has no income right now? What could it do for the family that's about to foreclose on their home? What if? What if you decided to just step out of your comfort zone, to trust what we're saying and other people are doing, and just try it yourself? What if? And that is all I have for tonight. I think Brittany's going to be hopping back on.
Well, I wasn't planning to, but I'm going to stop this recording.